Tea Time with
Ken Houston, the son of Oakland.
Olive, queen of social media.
Entertainment.
Sports.
Social media.
Politics.
Education. Here we are, Ken. Tea Time with Ken Houston and Olive.
You're supposed to say welcome back.
Welcome back.
One time.
One Oakland.
All right. Let's go.
Here we are. Sorry, was I too noisy?
Yes, go.
Okay. So we're here. We had a very, very interesting 2 weeks that I totally enjoyed. I met a lot of interesting people. Thank you, Ken, for taking us to a lot of interesting and places. And people that I met, honestly, I never thought that I would ever meet them. So thank you.
You're welcome. We went to the United States Mayor's Conference in San Francisco. Oakland Post supported, local paper, and the budget was finalized June the 30th, and it has some things in here in the Oakland Post about victory to Councilmember Brooks, her Department of Race and Equity. Congratulations. Lynette did a great job, President of Council, and Councilmember Larry Reed is, announced 59 units of affordable housing. That's good. Congratulations to all you guys.
Wait a minute.
What?
When you put this paper down and you turned it around, who is this?
I don't know. Who is that? Oh, that's
looks
us.
like Ken Houston and who?
And I don't know. What's his name?
You forgot his name.
No, Kevin Johnson. Come on. I was the
Who
one
could forget Kevin Johnson?
So this right here is they acknowledged the East Oakland Beautification Council, which is me, Crystal, Olive, Heather, our best practices on deterring and eradicating legal graffiti. Really proud of that. So they acknowledged us, and that was really big for us. So
it was big. I mean, just to sit, around the table with, there was over 300 mayors there.
All over the United States.
It was all over the United States. Just to be with Kevin Johnson on the same table, that was big. And just to see our name and our best practices on their
booklet
was huge. It was huge.
Yeah.
It was really nice. It was a great feeling. So that means we are doing something right.
We're doing something right. So let's talk about something that may be wrong. I don't know. It may be right. It may be wrong. But tonight we have the one and only, I call him, Darrel Carey, community activist, coming in to talk to us about this issue. And it came up when the budget came up.
Right.
People came up to open forum talking about this coal. I did some research. I never knew much about coal. All I know is what they call it, black lungs or tar lungs. I don't know, and don't go into a cave because it might cave on you.
It's true. We did a lot of studies in past week that we've been, we were just curious. So we decided to give you all the facts. We'll give you the facts, and then you do your studies, because honestly, yes, there are some health hazards. I've done my studies, but then there are some people that are against it.
Of course, I don't know. So we're going to let you make the choice if it's right or if it's wrong. We're going to have some for it, some against it. We're going to have some environmentalists come in. This is going to be a subject that we're going to talk about because it's going to hit front page. It's going to hit the news. It's going to be big. And it's on the Oakland Army base. Phil Tagami, CCIG, is the developer of that. And I got a problem. Me and Phil, we don't agree on everything. We don't. But if you give a person control of land, control of a lease of a land, you can't come back and tell them what they can and they cannot do. You do that before. You don't tell them after the fact.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to leave it like that until Darrel gets here because, I'm going to leave it like that.
We're just going to give you the facts. We're just going to hear from both sides. This might, this subject might take a couple of weeks for us. We might do a couple of shows or maybe 3 shows.
And it's going to get heated. Oakland seems like it's going to be used as a platform to fight this because we're on the national stage right now. We're on the national stage. We just won. The Warriors just won. We're selling more real estate than any place else. The weather's good. Oakland right now is on a national stage. And we just got the recognition from the mayors. We on the stage.
We were at the place that the President Obama.
Come on.
There. Come on. That's big.
Oh, that was powerful. I had fun, too. But, no, all joking to the side, we're on a national stage. Oakland is going to be used as a tool to push this message. That shouldn't be the case. It should be about the subject matter, and it should be about, they're going to say they want it in Oakland. Is it that you don't want it in Oakland, or don't you want it, period? Don't try to use Oakland as that stage.
Right.
If you don't want it in the world, or you don't want it in the United States, just say it. Don't use our city as that platform for controversy, because it is a controversial city.
No kidding.
So that's what I don't want. That's the first thing, and I see that coming, and I don't like it. I'm going to talk to Darrel.
But, also there's a paragraph we read, and some of the information that we pulled in the past few days was like, with $53 million, this coal is coming through Utah, right? It's coming from Utah, and it's going through Sacramento, and then it's heading towards Oakland.
Wait, but you did your research. It looked like it.
Hey.
All right, go ahead. Keep reading.
So I see what you're saying as far as, don't make it all about Oakland, but you're right. It's passing through a lot of cities. And if it's about the dust,
yes,
we're talking the whole mess, the whole health hazard. It's about the dust. But wait a minute. We just spoke with Fred, and Fred was giving me some good information.
No, leave
too.
his name up out of that.
I didn't say no last name.
You said his name, but
Fred's my neighbor.
No, leave his name up out of there. So we're gonna leave that conversation alone.
All right.
That's controversial. You can't say everything you hear. So anyway, yeah, I seen that. So look at this. Council member, or say President McElhaney, states this in opposition: West Oakland cannot be subjected to another dirty industry in its backyard. I need to talk to her about that. That's a great. See, when you look at it like that,
Right.
Of the history of West Oakland.
Right.
The history of West Oakland was the asthma, the toxins, the pollutants, the trucks that were pushed out of the neighborhood.
Right.
So when you see it come back in the neighborhood, it's disturbing. But in the other hand,
But then
you can't just stop a fuel that is fueling the whole country and parts of the world just like that. It's got to be gradual. So I'm just saying, I don't want Oakland to be that platform that people want to stand on. If that start happening, I'll go with the coal, just for the strength that you can't use our city as a platform. Right. Do what's right. Not, we're going to use Oakland as a platform, and it's about Oakland. No, if it's about the country, make it about the country.
Well, this is about health hazard anywhere in the world. You're right. I hear what you're saying. But on the same token, people are talking about if this coal is traveling through the city, if it's in the covered boxes, because it's about the dust. If it is about the covered boxes, then I
Seems
don't
like
see a
it'd be
problem.
okay.
Yes. So why can't we push that more to so everybody?
See, this is what I'm
happy?
saying. It's a lot of things there. It's money, it's industry, it's what persons been fighting for. And Libby had something to say here too. It says Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf has also voiced her opinion to the export of coal in the city. Against the transportation of fossil fuel through the city. Wow, that's pretty powerful. See, there it goes again. She's against it. But how can you tell? And I've said it before. Me and Phil ain't on the same side. He fights for the rich, and I'm not saying it in a negative way.
Okay, Robin Hood.
And I fight for the poor, and it's just what it is. But you need those two elements to make a city move forward. Couldn't do it without him. Couldn't do it without us. And people going to be trying to understand where I'm coming from when I say this.
Right.
You cannot give somebody all rights to develop. Give me the rights to develop, and give me the rights to do what I want to do on this land, except for what he said. He said some stuff.
Yeah.
He said something in here. He said, if it's not what?
Yes, what he said that actually caught my attention because it was pretty interesting of what he said. I like what he said. Where did we saw that?
Right here, so in this article. We got a bunch
Okay,
of articles. It says, lease space to a private company that can export just about anything except. So he said he could lease it to anyone except for nuclear waste, illegal what? Immigrants? I don't know what that meant. Weapons and drugs. So that means he could just lease it to anybody he wants to lease it because he has the rights. And you can't tell a person right in the middle or something, oh, you can't do this. Tell me that. I'm going to still do it.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to be right back. And do you have anything to say?
You know what? We're waiting for Darrel.
All right.
This going to be something.
I'm here to speak about the Oakland Global Trade and Logistics and about the proposal for the coal terminal. We do not need a coal terminal in the city of Oakland being built at Oakland Global Trade and Logistics. That was not part of the original agreement that the city signed with the master developer as a new entity that was supposed to be bringing jobs and new economic development to Oakland and especially West Oakland. So, and one more thing, if this happens, you cannot quote yourself as being the green city anymore. You need to take that off your logo ASAP. We do not need coal trains or coal terminal in the city of Oakland. Thank you.